Yes, now we.
We can hear
Okay,
you.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Sorry,
we are
sorry,
audible.
sorry about the trouble initially.
No, no issues. We will get started. Saurabh ji,
Okay. Yeah. um, श्रमण भगवान महावीर स्वामी के चरणों में नमन। तीर्थंकरों के प्रतिनिधि आचार्य श्री महाश्रमण जी के चरणों में नमन। टीपीएफ के स्पिरिचुअल गाइड मुनि श्री रजनीश कुमार जी के चरणों में नमन। बेंगलोर में विराजित सभी चरित्रात्माओं के चरणों में नमन। To start the meeting, I guess we have, I think, uh, okay. Uh, has everyone? Oh, there. On behalf of Therapant Professional Forum, Bangalore West, I welcome everyone to this exclusive webinar on the power of WhatsApp, the journey to success. Today in this session, we have special dignitaries from the TPF national team as well as the South Zone team. From the national, we'll have our president, TPF national president, Sri Himaji Mandot. And from the South Zone, we have South Zone President Sri Vikramji Kothari. Um, I welcome you, sir, to this session. Um, I I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that WhatsApp has become a de facto standard app or the default app for our communication with to the outside world, be it the sharing the photo or sharing the video or sharing the address or the PDFs or live location. We just use the WhatsApp. Even today, we don't even tell that send it through WhatsApp. We just say okay, share it. We don't have to explicitly say that share it through WhatsApp. It is understood. So such is the power of the WhatsApp, and we all understand it. Similarly, the business folks जो व्यापार में हैं या देसी भाषा में बोलूं जो धंधा करते हैं, उन्होंने भी व्हाट्सएप यूज करना स्टार्ट कर दिया है और या ऑलरेडी कर रहे हैं। लेकिन the way we use WhatsApp for personal uses may not be the optimum way to use it for business purposes. The business folks will have tens of hundreds of customer, and sharing it to each and every customer manually is not a optimum way of using it. It's very tedious, time consuming, and cumbersome. So keeping the business folks need in mind, WhatsApp have developed a separate feature altogether for the business folks, so that they can use the WhatsApp effectively, leverage it to their in the business and in their journey to success. So we will learn all this in today's session. We have a very expert speaker with us who is very hands-on to it. So with this, let's start our today's session. And as you all know, we begin our sessions with the Manglacharan. And I invite Divya ji Dak from Therapan Professional Forum, Bangalore West, to do the Manglacharan. Divya ji.
Thank you, Saurabh ji. जय जिनेन्द्र। धरती ये गगन गाते हैं चमन, रवि शशि सी महिमा तेरी, चरणों में नमे तेरे त्रिभुवन, ऐसी है छटा प्रभुवर तेरी। है वर्धमान है श्रमण वीर, तुझ सा करुणामय कोई नहीं, मेरे वीर प्रभु सा कोई नहीं। तेरी करुणा है इतनी गहरी, जितनी गहरी कोई सिंधु नहीं, मेरे वीर प्रभु सा कोई नहीं। है जैनों के श्रृंगार प्रभु तुझ सा सजानंद कोई नहीं, मेरे वीर प्रभु सा कोई नहीं, मेरे वीर प्रभु सा कोई नहीं। उमर।
Thank you, Divyaji, for the Mangalacharan. Now, I would like to invite our Terapan Professional Forum Bangalore West President Sri Lalitji Begani to for the welcome speech. Lalitji.
थैंक यू सौरभ जी। आराध्य के चरणों में वंदन, अनंत आस्था के केंद्र आचार्य श्री महाशमन जी के चरणों में वंदन, टीपीएफ के आध्यात्मिक परिवेशक मुनिश्री डॉक्टर रजनीश कुमार जी के चरणों में वंदन, सभी साधु साध्वी एवं चारित आत्माओं के चरणों में वंदन, टीपीएफ के नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट हिम्मत जी मांडोत, साउथ जोन प्रेसिडेंट विक्रम जी कोठारी, टीपीएफ के लीडर्स, टीपीएफ के मेंबर्स एंड ऑल द अदर पार्टिसिपेंट्स, सभी को सादर जय जिनेन्द्र। On behalf of TPF Bangalore West, I would like to welcome you all to this amazing webinar on the power of WhatsApp. Let me start by giving a brief intro on TPF. So Terapanth Professional Forum एक organization है under Terapanth Sangh. It's an organization of Terapanthi professionals, doctors, engineers, CAs, CS, MBAs, lawyers, PhDs, and all other various different professionals come together in this forum. At the national level, TPF has over 100 branches, over 11,000 members. In Bangalore, हमारे दो branches हैं, and we have around 900 members collectively. So we are TPF Bangalore West branch who is organizing this webinar. So regarding what TPF does, so we work on various different fields like spirituality, health, education, intellectual events we do, and then networking. So, as a part of intellectual and knowledge sharing, we have planned this webinar series. So, in the past, हमने और भी काफी webinars किए थे, including a webinar on share market investment, real estate regulations, and then artificial intelligence and various other webinars. So the whole idea of organizing this webinar is to share knowledge with our community members and empower them and educate them. So we will continue to have more such exciting webinars. So our team is constantly working and brainstorming on what should be the new topic, hot topic, current topic, helpful topic for the society, and we'll bring an expert in that area and organize a webinar for all of you. So I just request all of you to stay connected with us to the WhatsApp group that you have joined, and feedback and suggestions are always welcome. And feel free to reach out. अगर आपके पास भी कोई idea है तो please share with us. We'll definitely try to organize a webinar on that particular topic. And that's all I have. I hope you find this session very learning. And over to you, Saurabh ji.
Dhanyawad, Lalitji. Now, I would like to invite very dynamic, energetic personality, our national president Himmatji Mandur, to address the audience.
Thank you, Saurabh ji. Am I audible?
हाँ सर, हम आपको सुन सकते हैं।
गुरुदेव के चरणों में वंदन, रजीश मुनि के चरणों में वंदन, साउथ जोन प्रेसिडेंट विक्रम जी कोठारी and his team, Bangalore West president, my president, I'm part of Bangalore West, my president Lalit ji Bengani, Kaushal ji and the whole team, and आज के हमारे speaker and all the members who joined today for this webinar, सभी को सादर जय जिनेंद्र। I think for Indians and in India, there is no other app which has made the kind of impact what WhatsApp has made. For formal settings, for informal settings, for business, for chatting, on all the platforms. WhatsApp has beaten all other apps in India, heads down. So the more we learn about WhatsApp, the better it is. In fact, in the social settings also, we have seen we have created so many other apps to ensure that we have better connectivity with the community. But all of those apps failed because people simply don't want to download more and more apps in their mobile. And we realized that if the interface is there on WhatsApp itself, that will have a better connectivity and better communication and better output than going for any other app. So WhatsApp is indispensable. There is no social media in India like without WhatsApp. So I'm glad that TPF Bangalore West has today decided to have this power of WhatsApp session. And in fact, in our business also we use a lot of this WhatsApp functionalities to empower our business and move forward for our D2C business, whatever we do. So I'm glad we have taken this subject. I'm sure today all the people who are joined here are going to learn a lot and make a impactful, will have a lot of impact in their personal and business life going forward. Thank you, Lalici, for inviting me.
Dhanyawad, Himaji. Now I would like to invite a very cool, calm, and sober personality, our South Zone President, Sri Vikramji Kothari, to address the audience.
थैंक यू भंते सभी को सादर जय जिनेन्द्र TPF South Zone under the guidance of Munishri Dr. Rajneesh Kumar ji and under the leadership of our able National President by Shri Maji Mandut wishes all the very best to TPF West, TPF our West branch under Lali ji for this webinar, and we wish you success in the next programs to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Vikramji. So, without delaying further, I guess audience is eagerly waiting to hear from our speaker. So I would like to request Pratibhaji to introduce our today's speaker to the audience.
Jai Jinendra, everyone. It is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker for today's webinar. He's the founder of Media Jade, an authorized Zoho partner that specializes in driving innovation through CRM implementation, business process, automation, and chatbot setup. With a proven track record of helping business streamline their operations, he brings a wealth of expertise to the table. Before founding Media Jade, he was the very first employee at Avati, a leading WhatsApp business messaging platform that now serves over 12,000 customers across 75 countries. His journey from being at the forefront of Vati's success to building his own enterprise is a testament to his spirit and deep understanding of cutting-edge business tools. Today, we are fortunate to have him share his profound knowledge and insights with us. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Mr. Jitesh Dugar.
Thank you. Thanks, Pratibhaji. Jitesh, now floor is all yours.
Thank you everyone for having me. Bante, Sada Jai Jinendra sabhi ko. There is no doubt that WhatsApp is today one of the most important communication channels for all of us. It is not just being used for communication between individuals such as ourselves, but it is being used extensively for businesses as well. WhatsApp supports a lot of other things such as payments. It supports online selling through catalogs. Not sure if you've tried that. WhatsApp supports chatbots. अगर आप लोगों ने देखा होगा बैंगलोर मेट्रो में अगर आपने ट्रैवल किया होगा तो you can actually book tickets also on WhatsApp. And you can even do payments on WhatsApp. It provides you a QR code. You can use that QR code to actually have a seamless travel on Bangalore Metro as well. There are a lot of various examples of how businesses are utilizing WhatsApp. There are a lot of examples that I will talk about on this session as well. But what I want to emphasize or focus on is WhatsApp is actually an indispensable channel for communication, not just for individuals such as ourselves, but also for businesses. Traditionally, if you see, emails and SMS were being used extensively by businesses to communicate with their customers or even their leads. But email में problem ये हो गया कि open rates are approximately 25%, which means emails में engagement बहुत कम हो गया आजकल. SMS में भी आजकल engagement बहुत कम हो गया, approximately 10 to 15% engagement आता है SMS में. इसीलिए WhatsApp में लो businesses ज़्यादा prefer करने लगे because WhatsApp में the open rates are close to 85 to 90% in most cases, and people are reading WhatsApp messages more and more often. So I actually wanted to get started with the presentation. I will start by sharing my screen. If you can see my screen, could you please raise your hand and let me know?
Yes, we can see your screen, Jitesh.
Does it display the slide that talks about the power of WhatsApp?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, on today's agenda, we'll actually talk about 4 important pillars. There are a lot of other things to talk about, but initially, we just want to talk about the basics of how businesses are using WhatsApp. There can be a lot of advanced stuff that we can talk about. If required, we can probably talk about that in a later session as well. We want to talk about why we should use WhatsApp Business. What all are the different channels that WhatsApp provides? We are all aware of the regular WhatsApp app, the WhatsApp personal app that a lot of us are using for years. But then what all other apps or products that WhatsApp provides in the WhatsApp business ecosystem? The next thing, automated and scaling communication with WhatsApp. जैसे कि सौरभ जी ने पहले ही बताया था कि businesses अगर WhatsApp पे messages भेजना चाहे 1, 2, 10 messages भेजना बहुत आसान है. लेकिन अगर आपको hundreds और thousands of messages अगर सॉरी किसी का शायद नॉइज आ रहा था. हाँ, अगर आपको hundreds और thousands of messages भेजने हैं तो WhatsApp पर्सनल ऐप से इजी नहीं होता है. कैसे आप उसको ऑटोमेट कर सकते हो, कैसे आप काफी सारी मतलब बल्क में लोगों को मैसेजेस भेज सकते हो या फिर बल्क में अपना कम्युनिकेशन एनहांस कर सकते हो WhatsApp से, और उसके बाद WhatsApp पे आप सेलिंग कैसे कर सकते हो. But before I get started, I just want to get a quick show of hands on how many of you are already using WhatsApp for your business. If you're using, you can just reply with a thumbs up emoji. Okay, I can see there are a few people that are already using WhatsApp for their businesses, which is great. Next, talking about why you should choose WhatsApp. हमारे वर्ल्ड में पॉपुलेशन अप्रोक्सीमेटली 800 करोड़ की पॉपुलेशन है. उसमें से approximately 40% of the users are already using WhatsApp. 295 crores active users on WhatsApp as of June 2024. And since then, the number has still been growing also. WhatsApp not only supports communication in English, it supports communication in 135 plus languages, and people across the world can use it. The open rates I've already spoken about. It is more than 90%, while traditional channels such as email and SMS have an open rate of 25% and 10% respectively. Then it is supported in 180 plus countries, right? Actually, it's supported in all countries, but then 180 plus countries are actively using WhatsApp right now. There are approximately 192 countries globally, out of which almost every country is using WhatsApp today. Now, talking about the Indian context, as of September 2024, there were 53.5 crores people using WhatsApp, and the number is still growing. It is expected, or it's projected to reach about almost an 80 crore by the end of 2025. The engagement rate we already spoke about. All of us are very aware that the engagement rate on WhatsApp is very high. 90% plus open rates on WhatsApp, which means if you're sending messages, out of 100 messages, more than 90 of those messages will be read. However, if you're sending those messages on an email or an SMS, there are high chances that people will not even open those messages. So that is why businesses are preferring WhatsApp more and more, because the ROI of the spend that they make on WhatsApp is much better compared to the spend that they make on email or SMS. Okay. And in terms of the engagement, Indian users are spending approximately 21.5 hours per month on WhatsApp, which is the highest globally also. Across all the countries that use WhatsApp extensively, India has the most engagement on WhatsApp. And apart from that, images, videos, documents, you can share all of these on WhatsApp, while certain channels such as SMS actually don't support these media messages also. Now, talking about the WhatsApp business ecosystem, there are primarily three kinds of products that WhatsApp offers. The first one is the WhatsApp Messenger app, which most of us are commonly using to communicate with our friends, families. We have all our groups also on that app, which is the WhatsApp Messenger app, which is used by individuals. And then there is another advanced version of that, which is the WhatsApp Business app, जो कि काफी सारे businesses use कर रहे हैं, और उसमें कुछ कुछ फीचर्स है जो कि WhatsApp मैसेंजर ऐप में और WhatsApp पर्सनल ऐप में सपोर्टेड नहीं है, but then WhatsApp business app supports a lot of these features. Then there is another advanced version of that, which is the WhatsApp business API, which is being used by enterprises. The example that I spoke about of the Bangalore Metro actually using WhatsApp to allow people to book tickets, that is possible using the WhatsApp business API. Talking about the cost factor, we all think, how come WhatsApp is not making how come WhatsApp app is completely free? We are all using WhatsApp for free, most of us. How is WhatsApp making money? So talking about that, the WhatsApp Messenger app that you see here, this is fully free. There are no cost to using it, and in the likely future there will most likely be no cost to using this also. How WhatsApp is making money is through the WhatsApp business app or the WhatsApp business API. The WhatsApp business app is also actually free in most cases. There is a certain feature on WhatsApp business app that people have to pay for, which I will talk about. Then the WhatsApp business API is actually where WhatsApp is making the bulk of its revenue from. While sending messages, it is charging enterprises to send those messages. So if we talk about those enterprises that are sending those messages, we can take examples of platform. We are all used to shopping from platforms such as Amazon, Flipkart. They're all sending us messages on WhatsApp. When your order is dispatched, they send you a dispatch message saying you can click on this link to basically track your order. Those kind of stuff, all those can be done using the WhatsApp business API. And WhatsApp is charging money to those enterprises, which is Amazon or Flipkart in this case, that is sending those messages for the messages that they're sending. I mean, for every message, they're charging a fee to those enterprises. Now, talking about the WhatsApp business app feature. So what I'm talking here on this slide is the second part, which is the WhatsApp business app. And it is actually free to use for all businesses. There is just one feature, there's just one feature that I'm aware of, which is included in the paid plan. It offers a few other benefits also compared to the regular usage. So the WhatsApp business app compared to the WhatsApp personal app offers all of these extra features. You can create a WhatsApp business profile on the WhatsApp business app, which means you can declare things like what's your website address, what's your Instagram page. You can declare your office hours also, and you can even create your product catalogs on WhatsApp. For example, अगर आप कोई बिजनेस पर्सन हो और आप कुछ सेलिंग कर रहे हो व्हाट्सएप में, तो आप अपने प्रोडक्ट का कैटलॉग बना के व्हाट्सएप बिजनेस ऐप पे अपलोड कर सकते हो. Or what people can do is people can browse those product catalogs. They can look at the images, they can look at the quantity, they can look at the description, they can look at the price, and they can actually send you an order also on the WhatsApp business app. So though that is called catalog, so which is what we've spoken about here. You can add welcome greetings also. What this means is, as soon as someone sends you a message on WhatsApp, you can send them a welcome message saying that thank you for contacting our store. We are probably not available right now, or we will respond to you shortly, things like that. So that is what welcome message allows you to do. Away messages, let's say your office working hours or your business working hours are probably 10 a.m. to about 6 p.m. If someone is messaging you beyond those office hours where you are probably not available, let's say at 10 p.m., you can actually set up away messages also, which means if someone sends you a message at 10 p.m. at night, WhatsApp can automatically send them a message saying, hey, we are not available right now. Please contact us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. That's what away message allows you to do. Quick replies. Now, because businesses have to communicate with a lot of customers on WhatsApp, uh, what happens is there are a lot of cases where businesses have to send the same kind of response again and again, right? For example, a lot of users might say that, hey, I want to know where your office is. I want to know where your store is located, or what are the different products that you sell. If these are the common questions that a lot of their users are asking, then businesses have an ability to set up quick replies, which means they can define a set of quick replies for their business. And as soon as someone says that, hey, I want to know where your office is, they can simply select that quick reply. They don't have to type the entire message, and the message can be sent right away. That's what quick replies allows you to do. Next, labels. You can add labels for your messages as well. What this allows you to do is you can do a lot of things. For example, let's say आप किसी अपने कस्टमर से बात कर रहे हो और उसमें किसी कस्टमर ने अगर बोला आपको कि I want to be contacted on so and so date, you can add a certain label saying you want to follow up with this customer later. So that you can do using labels. Now, this one's very important, meta verified batch. I will talk about this in a separate slide also, because a lot of people get very excited about having a blue tick besides their profile. Right? We'll talk about how you can get that meta verified badge also. Product catalogs and add to cart support is what I spoke about earlier, where you can upload your product catalogs on WhatsApp. You can define your item, cost, description, images upload कर सकते हो अपने जितना भी आपका catalog में जो भी products है उसका, and people can browse through all of that, and then you can and your customers can add those products to the cart and send it to you on WhatsApp. Talking about how your business profile could typically look like. This is what your business profile will look like. You see there is a catalog option, and you see there is a product list also. This is how the product list will look like. And then you can define your opening hours also on the WhatsApp business app. On the WhatsApp personal app, you will not have an ability to do all of these. Now, talking about the meta verified badge. So a lot of us would have seen that कुछ WhatsApp profile के बगल में ये blue verified tick दिखता है. And I get a lot of questions कि मेरे profile के पास ये blue tick कैसे दिख सकता है. This feature is actually available on the WhatsApp business app, and it's a paid feature. And the pricing range starts from 639 per month to 30,000 per month. There are more details about the pricing. If you're interested further to understand what the pricing looks like, you can scan this QR code और आप देख सकते हो कैसे इसका pricing काम करता है. But then if you're looking to get this blue verified tick for just one account, you just have to pay 639 a month, and WhatsApp will enable this blue verified tick for you based on certain other conditions also. WhatsApp has a separate verification criteria also. Once you make this payment and then you go through the verification, you're approved for that verification, WhatsApp will add a blue verified tick besides your profile, and this is what it will look like. Then talking about, I was earlier talking about how you can add your product catalogs on WhatsApp. This is how you can add all your product related stuff on WhatsApp. You can add all the list of items, and then on this you can add the item name, the description, the images, and the cost for the item. And then or you can individually send the item details also to your customers. Someone says I'm interested in buying a certain product, आप उनको directly उस product का catalog का link भेज सकते हो, और उसको वो ब्राउज कर सकते हैं। उसमें उसके जितने भी इमेजेस होंगे, उसका जो भी डिस्क्रिप्शन होगा, उसका जो भी प्राइस होगा, सब कुछ उनको उसमें दिख जाएगा और वो लोग उसी के थ्रू आपको ऑर्डर प्लेस कर सकते हैं व्हाट्सएप मैसेज में ही। One thing to note here is the WhatsApp business app here. So far, it does not support payments for orders. WhatsApp business app में ये feature नहीं है, but WhatsApp business API में ये feature है, which we will talk about a bit later. Next, I think अभी तक हमने बात किया WhatsApp personal app के बारे में, WhatsApp business app के बारे में, but WhatsApp personal और business app में एक limitation ये है कि आपको मैसेजेस जो है वो मैनुअली भेजने पड़ेंगे। मतलब लेट्स से आपका जो कस्टमर बेस है वो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 1000 का कस्टमर बेस है या 2000 का कस्टमर बेस है, और लेट्स से आप कोई सेल रन करने वाले हो दिसंबर मंथ के लिए या मे बी दिवाली के लिए कोई सेल रन करने वाले हो, तो आपको मैनुअली सबको मैसेज भेजना पड़ेगा। देयर आर अदर वेज आल्सो टू सेंड दोस मैसेजेस, आई विल टॉक अबाउट दैट आल्सो, बट इन जनरल सेंडिंग दोस मैनुअल मैसेजेस कैन बी वेरी टाइम कंज्यूमिंग. And for medium and large businesses, scalability is a challenge because आप 100-200 लोगों से बात कर सकते हो, लेकिन अगर आपको एक दिन में 1000 लोग मैसेज कर रहे हैं तो आपके लिए उनके साथ कम्युनिकेट करना बहुत मुश्किल होगा, आप उनको रिप्लाई नहीं कर पाओगे टाइम पे। तो उस वजह से स्केलेबिलिटी का चैलेंज आता है मीडियम और लार्ज बिजनेसेस के लिए। और तीसरा लिमिटेशन है कि इट डज नॉट इंटीग्रेट विद CRMs, analytics, and payment systems. I just told you that you can create catalogs on the WhatsApp business app, लेकिन उन catalogs को अगर कोई ऑर्डर प्लेस करता है तो आप उसको पेमेंट गेटवे के साथ इंटीग्रेट नहीं कर पाते। There are a lot of payment gateways that allow integration such as Razorpay, PayU, Paytm, all of these, but WhatsApp business app में ये सब चीज आप नहीं कर पाओगे। और इसीलिए WhatsApp का जो नया प्रोडक्ट है which I will talk about, the WhatsApp business API, that will allow you to overcome all of these challenges. हाँ, एक स्केलेबिलिटी को लेके बहुत सारे लोगों को अगर आप बोलते हो कि मुझे बल्क में मैसेजेस भेजने हैं, राइट, तो मुझे अगर हंड्रेड्स और थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पीपल को मैसेजेस भेजने, अगर आप ये देखोगे तो lot of people in the market will try to sell you these products that are bulk marketing software on WhatsApp. ये जो स्क्रीनशॉट आपको लेफ्ट साइड में दिख रहा है ये Amazon से ही है। Amazon, I mean these products are being sold on Amazon also, and these are actually very cheap products, and they don't charge you for individual messages also. You just have to pay a subscription fee and then you can use it to send messages. However, एक चीज आपको ध्यान रखनी चाहिए, using all of these unofficial tools which are not authorized by WhatsApp, this can lead to your account getting banned also. So if you're using these tools or if someone is trying to sell you these tools, be very careful because these are not authorized by WhatsApp. And this is a screenshot from WhatsApp's policies also, that you're not allowed to use automated or bulk messaging softwares. You can only use WhatsApp authorized API based tool to send bulk messages. Okay, now talking about businesses that are using the official WhatsApp API. I think this had to come on top. Therapan Professional Forum is also using WhatsApp Business API to notify us about a lot of things. So because Therapan Professional Forum has thousands of members, it's very difficult for them to individually send messages. And they are making use of the WhatsApp Business APIs to send us all of these messages, all of these communications. And if you see, there are a few other things also to note here. Apart from images, you can also add button links. So these are called button links to these messages. And this is not possible using the WhatsApp business app or the WhatsApp business, the WhatsApp personal app or the WhatsApp business app, which is possible using the WhatsApp business API. So this is one example. There is another platform, Habuild, which provides yoga. They also use the WhatsApp business API to send out notification. What they do is they send daily class reminder messages on WhatsApp, and it actually works very well for them also. I've spoken to their founder as well. So there was a situation where जब वो लोग WhatsApp messages नहीं भेज रहे थे तो उनका जो वेबिनार और जो ऑनलाइन क्लासेस का अटेंडेंस रेट वाज अबाउट 20 to 30%। जब उन्होंने व्हाट्सएप पे रिमाइंडर्स भेजना शुरू किया तो उनका जो अटेंडेंस नंबर था, अटेंडेंस परसेंटेज था, वो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 80% तक चला गया था। सो व्हाट्सएप इज अ वेरी वेरी इफेक्टिव चैनल फॉर सेंडिंग ऑल ऑफ दीज काइंड ऑफ मैसेजेस ऑल्सो। Next, platforms such as GoIBbo or even Make My Trip or all of these platforms, they're sending you some notifications on WhatsApp, not just to send you your tickets or booking vouchers on WhatsApp, but also to capture your feedback on WhatsApp. Then there are other platforms also that use WhatsApp to kind of send you some kind of a reminders. So this is actually a payment reminder on WhatsApp. Sorry. I wanted to take a break and request all of you to try a WhatsApp chatbot demo, just to understand what WhatsApp can do. And before I talk about a few other things on WhatsApp, so what I would request is जो आपको ये स्क्रीन पे QR कोड दिख रहा है, आप उसको स्कैन कर ले अपने मोबाइल पे। अगर आप ऑलरेडी मोबाइल डिवाइस पे हो तो मैं आपको एक लिंक भेज रहा हूँ, आप उसको क्लिक कर सकते हो। तो मैंने एक लिंक भेजा है जूम चैट पे, आप उस पर क्लिक कर सकते हो। आपको एक व्हाट्सएप मैसेज इनिशिएट करने का एक ऑप्शन मिलेगा। ये सिर्फ एक डेमो है, मैं दिखाना चाह रहा हूँ कि व्हाट्सएप चैटबॉट में क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज है। इस पे आप मैसेज भेजोगे तो एक चैटबॉट आपको वेलकम करेगा और इट विल आस्क यू अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस, एंड एट द एंड ऑफ इट एक चैट जीपीटी का भी हमने इसमें इंटीग्रेशन किया है, जिसमें कि आप व्हाट्सएप पे ही चैट जीपीटी ट्राई कर पाओगे, आप कुछ क्वेश्चंस पूछ पाओगे एंड चैट जीपीटी विल आंसर द क्वेश्चन फॉर यू। हाँ, मैं देख पा रहा हूँ काफी लोगों ने मैसेजेस भेजे हैं। आप वो चैटबॉट का पूरा फ्लो ट्राई कर सकते हो।
Jitesh ji, you are muted.
ओके, आई एम सो सॉरी। यस, मैं देख पा रहा हूँ काफी लोग इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हैं हमारे चैटबॉट से, और they've asked a lot of interesting questions also on ChatGPT, and people are still trying it, so I will just wait for a few more minutes. ठीक है, आई थिंक काफी लोगों ने ट्राई कर लिया है। कुछ लोग आप लोग ऑलरेडी ट्राई अभी भी कर रहे हो, बट मैं आपको इसका एक रिजल्ट दिखाना चाहता हूँ कि हमने इसके साथ क्या किया था। हमने सबसे पहले इसका एक चैटबॉट फ्लो बिल्ड किया था व्हाट्सएप एपीआई के थ्रू, और साथ में हमने इसका इंटीग्रेशन किया था गूगल शीट के साथ भी। तो व्हाट दिस अलाउज यू टू डू इज, जितने भी लोगों ने यहाँ पे रेस्पॉन्स किया था, हमने उनका इंटीग्रेशन किया गूगल शीट के साथ, और वो ऑटोमेटिकली गूगल शीट में उनका डेटा भी स्टोर हो जाता है। सो दिस इज ऑल्सो अ यूज केस वेयर टिपिकली हम लोग कोई भी चीज का डेटा कलेक्ट करने के लिए गूगल फॉर्म्स यूज कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो फिर व्हाट्सएप में भी ये डेटा कलेक्ट किया जा सकता है, वेयर यू कैन सेंड अ चैटबॉट, यू कैन बिल्ड अ चैटबॉट ऑन व्हाट्सएप, एंड देन you can capture all of this information on WhatsApp, store it back into a Google Sheet. And then apart from that, we have integrated Chat GPT also with WhatsApp, which is only possible using the WhatsApp Business APIs. और इस तरह के चैटबॉट बिल्ड करने के लिए there are a lot of ways, there are a lot of platforms that are authorized by WhatsApp to build such chatbots. You can make use of those tools also. At the end of this session, I will talk about quite a few tools that are actually good and they are available in the market, where you can try to build these chatbots also if your business actually requires that kind of chatbots. ठीक है, मैं I will move on further now. Now, what you just saw a while ago, that was a demo for WhatsApp Business APIs, where we built a chatbot on WhatsApp. We stored the information into a Google Sheet, and then we also integrated an external system such as a Chat GPT on WhatsApp app itself. और WhatsApp Business API में और भी features है that are very very useful for businesses, such as you can actually do bulk messaging, वेयर आपको एक साथ अगर हजारों लोगों को मैसेजेस भेजना, 1000 5000 लोगों को मैसेजेस भेजना है, तो यू कैन मेक यूज ऑफ व्हाट्सएप बिजनेस एपीआईज. द प्लेटफॉर्म्स दैट आर इंटीग्रेटेड विद व्हाट्सएप बिजनेस एपीआई provide you these functionalities. I'm not sure if you're a member of the Preksha meditation also. Preksha meditation had a I think they had a meditation camp around New Year, and they actually utilized the WhatsApp Business API to send out reminder messages and registration messages to thousands of participants using the WhatsApp Business APIs. Automation, which is what we just tried a while ago, where हमने एक ऑटोमेशन के थ्रू चैटबॉट बिल्ड किया, इंटीग्रेशन किया, और फिर आपने अभी भी उसका डेमो भी ट्राई किया. पर्सनलाइजेशन इज ऑल्सो पॉसिबल. अगर आपने नोटिस किया होगा, आपको अभी जो मैसेज आया था उसमें आपने जब अपना नाम एंटर किया, suppose you said what the chatbot asked you what is your name, you answered my name is let's say Sumit. The chatbot replied with things like nice to meet you Sumit, and that is the level of personalization that WhatsApp API can support. There are a lot of other personalizations that we can do, wherein the the WhatsApp API can be configured to be personalized based on your location, where you are coming from, if the platform of course has the data. योर लैंग्वेज ऑल्सो, सपोज व्हाट्सएप को पता है या फिर आपके सिस्टम को पता है कि देर आर सर्टेन ऑफ माई यूजर्स दैट प्रेफर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, तो उनके साथ वो इंग्लिश में बात कर सकता है. देर आर सम यूजर्स दैट प्रेफर हिंदी, तो उनके साथ वो हिंदी में बात कर सकता है. ये ऑटोमेशन या पर्सनलाइजेशन भी ऑलरेडी सपोर्टेड है व्हाट्सएप एपीआई में. And then integration, where you can not only integrate with Google Sheet, which we just showed, you can integrate with payment platforms such as Razorpay, PayU, Paytm. You can even integrate with external CRM systems such as, not sure if you heard of Salesforce, HubSpot, Zoho. मैंने अभी रिसेंटली सुना है कि टैली के साथ भी इंटीग्रेशन होता है व्हाट्सएप एपीआई का. आई एम प्रिटी श्योर वो भी काफी सारे लोग यूज कर रहे होंगे, वेयर टैली में से भी अगर आपको इनवॉइसेज भेजने हैं, तो व्हाट्सएप बिजनेस एपीआई के थ्रू आप इनवॉइसेज अपने कस्टमर्स को भेज सकते हो, या पेमेंट रिमाइंडर्स अपने कस्टमर्स को भेज सकते हो टैली से भी. आई हैव पर्सनली नॉट ट्राइड द टैली इंटीग्रेशन, बट मैंने सुना है कि ये पॉसिबल हो गया अभी. Talking about the possible business use cases again. One very common use case is businesses can use WhatsApp API for marketing messages. Whenever they have an upcoming sale, they want to announce some kind of a discount or new arrivals in their stock, they can make use of WhatsApp API to send out all of these marketing messages. Another use case is transactional updates. The example where Amazon is sending you delivery reminders on WhatsApp, delivery updates or alerts on WhatsApp. These are transactional updates. Then payment reminders, where let's say you have a due with let's say your insurance premium is due on a certain date. Your insurance provider can send you a payment reminder on WhatsApp with a payment link, and you can go ahead and make a payment also. Then another use case is for customer support, where lot of users can send you messages on your WhatsApp business API number, and those queries can be addressed using a chatbot. It can either be a fixed chatbot where you've defined a certain flow, या फिर आप आजकल AI chatbots भी use कर सकते हैं, where AI is also capable of understanding what your user's message is, and it can respond to the user based on whatever training data you've provided to that AI. Or you can even have manual agents reply to your customers on WhatsApp. One more thing to note here is ये जितने भी messages WhatsApp पे आप भेजते हो, marketing messages, transactional updates और payment reminders, WhatsApp charges you a certain fee for all of these. One more thing is marketing messages are actually not very expensive, but much expensive compared to transactional updates and payment reminders. And transactional updates and payment reminders are actually very cheap. The per message cost is actually very cheap on WhatsApp. Now, we spoke about how you can send bulk messages on WhatsApp. So when you're sending, and the term that most of the WhatsApp messaging platforms used for that bulk messaging on WhatsApp is WhatsApp broadcast. There is a broadcast feature on the WhatsApp personal app also, जिसमें I think आप एक broadcast group create कर सकते हो और उसमें approximately 256 members को add कर सकते हो और उसमें एक साथ broadcast भेज सकते हो. आपको individually select करने की जरूरत नहीं है. But the limitation with that is it only goes out to people who have saved your number in their contact list. However, जो WhatsApp business API को यूज करके आप जो broadcast यूज कर सकते हो, उसमें आप किसी को भी messages भेज सकते हो with a pre-approved template. आपको पहले ये template WhatsApp से approve कराना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद you can send messages, you can send promotional messages, you can even segment your customers and then send broadcast. For example, taking the example of language personalization also itself, right? So अगर आपको पता है कि आपके let's say 2000 audience base में से around 1500 are actually very comfortable with English, so you can send messages in English to those people. Remaining 500 who are comfortable with Hindi, you can send messages in Hindi to those people. So that's how you do customer segmentation, and you can go ahead and send those messages. Rich text messages. Rich text is nothing but allowing you to send messages with images, videos, documents, or even with buttons. So these rich text messages, you can send all of these at bulk also. And then you can also send broadcast to an Excel sheet or a Google sheet as well. So if your list of contacts are on a Google sheet, you can send messages to those Google sheet list of contacts also. And then interactive button, we've already spoken more about this. इस तरह के buttons आप add कर सकते हो अपने WhatsApp पे. और उसके बाद finally, which is very important for businesses, is कि आपने जो messages भेजे हैं उनका send, वो कितने लोगों को send हुआ है, कितने लोगों को deliver हुआ है, कितने लोगों ने उसको read किया है, और उसमें से कितने लोगों ने reply किया. So this is the analytics that you get to see with WhatsApp API. Then chatbot, we just tried this flow also, where you can actually build a chatbot as soon as someone sends you a message on your WhatsApp business API number. You can have a chatbot welcome them and do various different things on that chatbot flow. Some of the possible examples are sending personalized recommendation, 24/7 customer support automation, wherein you can basically have an AI chatbot also, or even a fixed FAQ based chatbot also to address customer queries. And you can even conduct surveys or feedbacks. You can store your surveys and feedback results on something as simple as a Google Sheet also. And then you can collect reviews for your products or service. So as soon as someone's tried your product, someone visited your store or your restaurant, and you want to automatically send them a WhatsApp message saying how was your experience, तो आप वो मैसेज भेज सकते हो, और उस मैसेज पे वो लोग आपके चैटबॉट से इंटरेक्ट करके जो उनका एक्सपीरियंस था वो सब व्हाट्सएप पे सेटअप कर सकते हैं. Scheduling appointments, Not sure if you've tried this. There are certain clinics or hospitals also that are supporting appointment booking on WhatsApp, which means आप WhatsApp पे ही जाके you can browse the list of doctors and then वहां से आप appointment भी schedule कर सकते हो. Then we've spoken enough about this, and this is actually getting very, very common. A lot of businesses that were traditionally using platforms such as Shopify to build their online store, they have started coming to WhatsApp also to build their product catalog uh, and then allowing people to place orders also. The only difference is WhatsApp business ऐप पे जो आप कैटलॉग बना रहे थे उसमें पेमेंट सपोर्टेड नहीं था एंड टू एंड, बट व्हाट्सएप बिजनेस एपीआई में आप एंड टू एंड पेमेंट का भी इंटीग्रेशन कर सकते हो, विच मीन्स लोग प्रोडक्ट कैटलॉग देखते हैं और उसमें ऑर्डर प्लेस करते हैं, उनको पेमेंट लिंक आता है, पेमेंट भी करते हैं वो लोग, पेमेंट करने के बाद में उनको ऑर्डर कंफर्मेशन भी व्हाट्सएप पे आ जाता है. सो द एंटायर बाइंग एक्सपीरियंस कैन हैपन ऑन व्हाट्सएप इटसेल्फ. There are a few other use cases also, like you can send abandoned cart alerts on WhatsApp. So अगर आपने कोई ऑनलाइन स्टोर रन किया होगा तो आपको पता है कि बहुत सारे लोग चेकआउट पेज पे जाते हैं लेकिन ऑर्डर प्लेस नहीं करते. आप उन लोगों को एक ऑटोमेटिक अलर्ट भी भेज सकते हैं, एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस कैन हैपन ऑटोमेटिकली. आपको मैनुअली जाके चेक करने की जरूरत नहीं है कि कौन लोग चेकआउट पेज तक गए हैं, आप उनको ऑटोमेटिकली अलर्ट भी भेज सकते हो. कैश ऑन डिलीवरी आजकल, I mean, it's very common in India, cash on delivery, but then for online store owners, cash on delivery orders are actually a bit of a risk for them because उस केस में रिटर्न टू ओरिजिन थोड़ा हाई होता है और उसकी वजह से उनको लॉसेस बहुत ज्यादा होते हैं. तो how can you get cash on delivery orders to convert into prepaid alerts, prepaid orders where people have paid in advance? That can also be done using WhatsApp. Then order status notification where you can provide delivery updates and those kind of stuff on WhatsApp. That's also very common. Cross sell and upsell. Let's say किसी ने कोई एक certain product buy किया है, आप उनको कुछ और product भी sell करना चाहते हो, WhatsApp can do that automatically for you. And all of this can happen at scale. You don't have to do all of this manually. You can set automations जिससे आप ये सब कुछ automatically कर सकते हो. Now we have spoken enough about all the positives of WhatsApp business APIs, which is all of this. I've spoken about all of these items individually in detail, so I'll not talk about the pros here, but उनके कुछ disadvantages भी है WhatsApp business API के. सबसे पहला ये है कि if you have enabled WhatsApp API on a number, you cannot use WhatsApp business app or the WhatsApp personal app on the same number, which means एक नंबर पे आप WhatsApp API और WhatsApp ऐप दोनों यूज नहीं कर पाओगे. That's a disadvantage. Second disadvantage or limitation is every message not every message, rather the broadcast messages that you're sending to your contacts, they must be pre-approved by WhatsApp. And when I say broadcast messages, if someone has sent you a message and you're replying to that message, that's not a broadcast message. That is called a reply message. लेकिन अगर किसी ने आपको मैसेज नहीं भेजा, आप पहला मैसेज भेज रहे हो बिजनेस की तरफ से, उन मैसेजेस को हम ब्रॉडकास्ट मैसेजेस बोलते हैं. उन मैसेजेस को पहले व्हाट्सएप अप्रूव करता है तभी आप भेज पाओगे. एंड द रीजन व्हाट्सएप डज दिस इज बिकॉज व्हाट्सएप वांट्स टू प्रिवेंट स्पैम ऑन देयर प्लेटफॉर्म. Another limitation is the WhatsApp Business API does not support WhatsApp groups. It does not support voice calls or video calls also. And the other disadvantage is support messages must be answered within 24 hours. Now, what this means is, अगर किसी ने आपको मैसेज भेजा है तो आप उसको नॉर्मली विदाउट टेम्पलेट अप्रूवल सिर्फ नेक्स्ट 24 आवर्स के विद इन ही रिप्लाई कर पाओगे. 24 आवर के बाद वो चैट एक्सपायर हो जाता है और आप उनको सिर्फ एक ब्रॉडकास्ट या अप्रूव्ड मैसेज ही भेज पाओगे. एंड द लास्ट थिंग इज Facebook business verification process is required to use the WhatsApp business API and it is not meant for personal use. आप इसको पर्सनल पर्पस के लिए यूज नहीं कर पाओगे. अगर आप बिजनेस ओनर हो तभी आप WhatsApp बिजनेस API यूज कर पाओगे. इसके लिए कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपको सबमिट करने पड़ते हैं मेटा या फेसबुक प्लेटफॉर्म पे, and then you can start using WhatsApp APIs. Now, I think we are towards the end of the presentation, then we'll be opening for question and answers. There are certain messaging tools. If you're interested, if your business actually requires WhatsApp APIs, And if you think, oh, the WhatsApp personal app or the WhatsApp business app is not enough for you, you can try one of these WhatsApp API products. All of these are actually authorized by WhatsApp. WhatsApp ने certain partners बनाए हुए हैं और ये सारे WhatsApp के partners हैं. इनके अलावा और भी बहुत सारे हैं. There are actually hundreds of other partners on WhatsApp. तो आप ये सब try कर सकते हो. Wati Interact, AI Sensei. Actually, the ones that I've listed here, 5 of them are Indian companies. Sorry, not 5 actually, 4 are Indian companies, and the remaining ones are actually working globally. Yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, आपको कुछ advanced use cases अगर का help चाहिए WhatsApp पे, तो आप मुझे contact कर सकते हो by scanning this QR code. Now we are opening up for question and answers. Unless Saurabh ji, you want to add something?
No, a very insightful session on the use of WhatsApp for the business purposes. So, audience, now you can ask questions to Jitesh ji related to our topic, and he will be answering your questions. You can type your questions in chat box. Actually, we have few questions earlier posted by our participants. There were 2 questions from username HJ. The question is, can one use one number for all 3 WhatsApp?
Okay. Actually, no. So I think your question is about whether we can use the same number for all the 3 WhatsApp products, whether we can use the same number for the WhatsApp personal app, which is the first one, or the WhatsApp business app and the WhatsApp business API. Unfortunately, you cannot use that. अगर आप WhatsApp पर्सनल ऐप पे अपना नंबर यूज कर रहे हो, आपको WhatsApp बिजनेस ऐप पे रजिस्टर करना है, तो आपको यहाँ से अपना WhatsApp अकाउंट डिलीट करना पड़ेगा, तभी आप इसमें रजिस्टर कर पाओगे. सिमिलरली, आपको अगर WhatsApp बिजनेस API में सेम नंबर यूज करना है, तो आपको इन दोनों प्रोडक्ट से वो डिलीट करना पड़ेगा, तभी आप ये वाला यूज कर पाओगे. तो same number cannot be used across WhatsApp products. But I have heard that that is something that WhatsApp is planning to implement. So as of now, it is not possible, but maybe future WhatsApp may support this. Does that answer the question?
I hope yes. There is another follow-up question on from the same user. What percentage of fees is enterprise charging?
So with enterprise, actually, there is a fee per message. So I think I can show you what the fee. So the fee actually is based on the country that you're sending the message to. So I will just open up that cost sheet. 1 minute, the rate card. Okay, so this is what the rate card looks like. So it depends on the country where you are sending the messages, and WhatsApp messages are classified into multiple categories. As I was telling you that marketing messages are very expensive. I mean, actually expensive compared to utility messages, which is transactional messages. So if we talk about the Indian context, which is this, इंडिया के लिए आपको अगर यूटिलिटी मैसेजेस भेजने हैं तो पर मैसेज आपको अप्रोक्सीमेटली 11 पैसा पे करना होगा, एंड मार्केटिंग मैसेजेस के लिए अप्रोक्सीमेटली 78 और 79 पैसा पे करना होगा. एंड ऑथेंटिकेशन इज अ सेपरेट कैटेगरी वेयर you can send login OTPs and things like that. उसके लिए approximately again 11 to 12 पैसा आपको पे करना होगा. ये इंडिया के लिए. Other countries के लिए it can go, I mean, as high up to maybe 10 rupees also per message. For France and Germany, it's much higher. I hope that answers the question.
For country to country, the rates are different.
Yes, country to country, the rates are different. Yes.
Okay. So we have a next question from the user Ronak. How can we get Meta verified for businesses on Instagram?
Yes, that's a great question. Actually, this is something that a lot of users ask us. Where so Meta verified badge. If you go into this link, and this is what WhatsApp has actually launched about 6 months ago, where any business can now apply for the Meta verified badge, and this is what the pricing looks like. So if you go for the standard plan, I think it includes, you can basically pay us 639 rupees for, if you want to get just Instagram, you can just pay 639 rupees and apply for the Meta verification badge on Instagram only. If you want to apply for Instagram and WhatsApp also, then you'll have to pay 1,019 rupees, and it will allow you to get the blue tick verification badge. And then there are some advanced features also, like आपको कुछ verified channel भी अगर create करना है, और भी advanced features अगर आपको access करने हैं तो उसके और advanced plans भी है.
Based on the number of features and the platform fee differs.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. So moving on to the next question. The next question is from a participant called Mayank Surana. Can this be linked to Google Analytics as well to read WhatsApp campaign performance or link click shared on WhatsApp?
That is a great question. I think so, Mayankji, just to ask, just so that I understand this question correctly, what you need is, as soon as someone is basically clicking on a WhatsApp link, or maybe they are replying to messages, you want that data to show up on Google Analytics. Is that correct? I think
Yes.
okay,
That's
ठीक है.
what Mayank
हाँ,
says.
so this thing is not possible on WhatsApp right now. The reason for that is most of the messages on WhatsApp are actually end-to-end encrypted. Right. So because of that, WhatsApp does not share this information outside their platform. So outside the Meta ecosystem, WhatsApp does not share this information. And that's the reason you cannot access the link click data or the reply data on something such as a Google Analytics. However, if you're running ads on WhatsApp, ads on any of the Meta platforms, such as if you're running ads on Facebook or Instagram, and you want to measure the ROI or the performance of such ads, you can actually track on the Facebook ad manager or the Meta ads manager that out of the 1,000 rupees that I spent on a certain campaign, how many clicks did I get on WhatsApp? How many people actually made a purchase on WhatsApp? Those kind of stuff you can actually track on the Meta ads manager. That being said, this information is currently available only within the Meta ecosystem, which is Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. उसके बाहर Google में ये information नहीं fetch कर सकते हम लोग. I hope this answers the question.
Yeah. Participants who have questions can ask directly. They can unmute themselves and ask the questions. There are a couple of more questions, Jitesh ji, in the chat.
Yes.
There is a question from Dev Hirawat. We are developing 5-star rated plots in Hoskote. How to improve the sales?
There are actually multiple ways of, I mean, if you're into real estate, there are various use cases where real estate platforms are using WhatsApp. I mean, of course, it depends on if you're acquiring leads through channels such as Meta ads or maybe Instagram, Facebook ads. There is something called click to WhatsApp ads also. So what you can do is you can run ads that click where you see a chat with us on WhatsApp button. So I actually want to show you what it looks like. So something like this. So if you come here, sorry. So you can just look at this image here. Your ads can actually have a WhatsApp button. So this is an ad that you saw on maybe a Facebook or an Instagram where you see a WhatsApp button. As soon as someone clicks on this WhatsApp button, it can take you to WhatsApp. And your WhatsApp bot can actually qualify users. So this is one possible way of maybe acquiring leads and engaging them better. The reason I spoke about this is because the ROI for these ads are these days actually much better compared to the traditional link click ads. So this is one option that you can try. And apart from that, you can actually make use of the broadcast feature also. If you have a list of maybe 1,000 or 1,000 or maybe a few leads, you can actually go ahead and create a template message promoting your plots, and then you can send your broadcast messages on WhatsApp. That's a possible, way of engaging or building sales on WhatsApp.
I hope this answers the question. There was one request from the user LC. Can we take more upcoming sessions on YouTube and Google Ads? Surely, in the future, whenever we are ready for the upcoming webinars, we will letting you guys know. Please stay tuned. Do not exit from our webinar group. There is another question from Monica Ji Jain. What are the possible uses for a CA in practice?
Yes, this is a very interesting question. So, one of the very common problems that I've heard from CAs that have tried using WhatsApp APIs is basically to send out reminders for a lot of things. So, what I understand is, while I'm not from a CA background, what I understand is uh, CA, the CAs or CA firms actually need to follow up with their clients for a lot of documents around the due date. So there could be a GST filing due date, or there could be let's take an example of a GST filing due date itself. So you have to do GST filings every month, and before the due date, you probably need to ping your client asking for some information, and those kind of stuff. You can automate sending those kind of reminders to your clients on WhatsApp, which means आपको certain date जो GST filing का date है जिससे पहले आपको document चाहिए, उस दिन को आप अपने आप reminder schedule कर सकते हो. Automatically आपके जितने भी clients हैं सबको reminders चला जाएगा, and they can send you those documents directly on WhatsApp, or documents or information, whatever you want to collect. That is one common use case. I haven't thought of any other possible use cases for CAs who are running their own practice. Apart from sending these reminders, so far I only have that answer right now.
Monica ji, I hope your question is answered. So there is another question from user Kaniska. So Kaniska ji, if you are there, it's long questions. You can please unmute and ask the question directly to the speaker.
I think I can see the question. I do understand the question, so I can maybe answer that directly also.
Okay.
So we have spoken about creating business catalogs. Kanishka's question is whether we can create variations of our products on the catalog. So maybe talking about this. So for example, we've created all of these products. Let's say we want to create different variations of the same product. For example, for this, we want to probably create variations of maybe a 250 gram, 500 gram, and a 1 kg cupcake or whatever it is, right? So that's whether we can do it on WhatsApp catalogs or not. This is actually a very common problem that I have heard from a lot of our clients also, where they want something like this, and we've requested this to WhatsApp directly as well. But then so far they don't have this ready. What I have heard from them is that they're actually planning to add this feature on their WhatsApp catalog. So very soon we may be able to see a way where on the products itself you can add variations in terms of sizes, colors also. If you're selling a apparels also, colors are very important variation that you might want to add. So colors also, and I'm having different prices for each of the variations also. For example, based on the size, you want to have different pricing also. That's also something that WhatsApp may support in the future. But as of now, it's not there.
Thank you. Thanks, Jitesh ji. I hope Kaniska ji, your question is answered. Are you able to unmute your participants?
Yeah, my question was answered. Thanks a lot. Just one last thing. Is there a tool or a quick way to kind of figure out what different catalogs we can have, or different varieties of catalog we can create, like some samples or some third party clients or something?
Is your question around creating catalogs on the WhatsApp Business app or the WhatsApp Business API platform?
Business app.
So what you need is basically some kind of a samples of how cat the or samples or maybe best practices of how catalogs are created.
Right. Because my
Uh,
need is specifically around variations, right? So I was just seeing like what are the different options and then probably choose some path which would work for me.
Right, got it. As per my knowledge so far, the catalog feature on WhatsApp is not very flexible right now. It does not support too many features. But what I can do is I can figure out or I can identify some of the possible variations that catalogs can support on WhatsApp. So maybe if it's okay, we can connect after this session. I'll look through a few examples and I can send it across to you.
Perfect. That
That makes
works.
sense? Okay,
Yep.
sure. Sure.
Works.
Thank you.
Thank you. There is a next question from the participant Mayank. Question is, can you provide insights on the benefit of being meta verified? What difference would it make?
Yeah. Actually, having meta verified, one of the most important differences, it actually helps your profile stand out. I mean, it looks more trusted. That's actually one of the important benefits. Apart from that, there are no functional benefits that you get out of being meta verified. Just that people trust you better when you are meta verified. So that's it. Otherwise, there are no functional benefits with being meta verified right now. However, there are some advanced plans also. Like if you come here, um, there are not these actually. So there are some advanced features also. If you want to access some of the premium features that WhatsApp offers, you can actually do some access some functional benefits also, such as customized messaging chats, and you can have links in reel. Okay, this is interesting. For if any one of you is using Instagram, you can add links in your reels up to 6 per month using the max plan. But otherwise, with the basic plan, there are no functional benefits as such.
I hope Mayankji, your question is answered. We'll take the next question from the participant Kailashi Jain. Which is the preferred business API platform approved by the Meta, and what are their charges?
Yes. So while there are actually a lot of platforms, so I might give you some examples. There are more than 150 partners of the WhatsApp. So if you come here, you will see these are all the approved partners by WhatsApp, and this all listed on the Facebook app itself. These are all the platforms. Uh, but it's very difficult for you to make a choice between all of these platforms. So what I had done is I had actually identified some of the platforms that are very common and popular among businesses. These are some of the platforms that you could try. They're all approved by WhatsApp. In terms of the charges typically starts at about 1,000 rupees a month, and on an average, the pricing is about 2,500 a month. And apart from that, this 2,500 or 1,000 per month that I just spoke about, that does not include the messaging fee. So messaging fee is separate, and whatever I mean, if there are any customer communication fees, that is all free. Which means if some customer is sending you a message and you're replying to those messages, you don't have to charge a message. Don't have to pay a messaging fee for that. Only if you're sending broadcast messages, that is when you pay a per message fee. You may want to try Interact. I think it offers a plan starting at about 1,000 rupees a month. And even AI Sensei, I think it offers at that rate.
I hope Kailashi, your question is answered. Babita ji Chopra has raised her hands. So Babita ji, please go ahead.
Happy morning, Jitesh ji. Very nice session. Thank you so much. Very informative. So have a customer base of 7 to 10,000 customers, and you have even taken a plan in WhatsApp, and it was WhatsApp Business, I believe. We sent the messages to the customer, and though it was paid up thing, the number got blocked.
I actually recommend so I had the platform that you chose, right?
Yeah.
You may want to check if that's an official API platform or do you use any of the unofficial bulk messaging platforms.
Okay.
If you're using any of the unofficial bulk messaging platforms, there are high chances that WhatsApp will block it. And the primary reason how WhatsApp detects it is if you're sending a lot of messages in a very short span of time
No, for
using.
example, we have in Excel sheet, we have customers created the customer database, and there are nearly 7,000. So in one go, we had the click of a button. Earlier it went, but after a few months, after 3 months gap, we sent again, and at that time it got blocked.
Right. So WhatsApp has some algorithms running at the back that kind of detect such kind of behavior. Maybe it did not detect in the first go, but in the second go, it would have detected that you would have used
So
one
that
such
payment
platform.
which we made to the WhatsApp, was that not a right platform?
Maybe it was not the right platform, and that is the
And how do we
reason.
identify for next time if I want to make a promotional message for the anniversary
Yes.
sale, then which
Yes.
one should I opt for?
Right. So, I mean, some of the platforms that I spoke about, you can choose from one of these platforms,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
even if you decide to work with any other platform, also make sure they're listed on this platform directory.
Okay.
Right. So, if someone claims that I am a WhatsApp official or authorized platform, just go ahead and check if their profile exists on this link.
Okay.
Right. That's a,
Thank you,
and
sir.
also one more way of identifying whether they are an official platform also. On an official platform, every template message or every broadcast message that you're sending, that needs to be pre-approved by WhatsApp. However, on the unofficial platform, it does not need to go through any approval process.
Okay. In future, if you want something more on this on WhatsApp and how to use it, so where do we do you have some classes running up, or you have some form on that, or?
No, we don't have. I mean, I don't have any firms or classes running here. But then you can separately contact me, and I can see if whatever help I can provide you on that.
Thank you so much.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a next question from the Kausalji. Kausalji is asking API charges for users only basis or monthly charge?
Yes, it's actually a mix of both, Kaushalji. By the way, one more thing that I wanted to share. I think I have spoken about all of these messaging tools. Uh, it is also possible for businesses to apply for WhatsApp API directly through WhatsApp. You can directly go to the Meta portal. You can get the WhatsApp API directly. Uh, one thing is when you get Meta APIs directly, you don't have to pay any monthly subscription fee. You only have to pay the per message fee, which I've spoken about. Uh, the However, the disadvantage with that approach is it only provides you API access, which means you have to build the entire platform or the software on top of those platforms, on top of those APIs, and that might be a added cost for you. If you're looking to go live very soon, if you want to launch very fast, I recommend using one of these tools where you don't have to build anything on your own. You don't have to hire a software developer to kind of build anything. You can directly kind of start using these platforms, and these platforms charge a monthly fee. And in addition to that, there is a messaging fee that will be actually paid to WhatsApp. I hope that answers the question. So for API individually, there is no fee. The monthly fee that you pay will be for using one of these platforms. That's it.
So it doesn't matter how many times you use the API.
If you're using APIs to send broadcast messages, you will have to pay message. You have to pay a fee per message.
Okay, only for broadcast messages. There
Only
is
for broadcast. That's correct. Yes.
okay. Individual one-to-one, there is no fee.
No, there's no individual one-to-one messages.
So next question is from Tulsi ji. How can I take use of it as a financial planner?
As a financial planner, one of the ideas that I possibly have is you can possibly make use of it to follow. I mean, I'm not sure if you're acquiring leads through a certain channel. So if you have a list of leads that you want to kind of follow up with, or if someone has expressed interest in maybe working with you and you want to automatically follow up with them, that's a possible use case where I mean, someone you spoke to someone today as an intro call, and then you want to follow up with them after a week or so, you can automatically schedule such messages saying, hey, we spoke last week. How's the experience being? Have you made some kind of a decision or anything like that? I'm not sure as a financial planner if you're promoting some kind of the individual investment plans also. You can use WhatsApp API to promote those kind of investment plans also to your contact base. That's also a possibility. I hope that answers the question.
We'll take the next question. Do you assist someone to implement WhatsApp business automation for their businesses?
Yes, actually, our firm is helping businesses implement WhatsApp APIs, automations, and chatbot solutions also. So, if you have a requirement in that area, first you can identify if you really need WhatsApp APIs. If you have a requirement in that area, I can help you with that. But one thing that I want to also emphasize is don't just use WhatsApp API because you think it is, I mean, it's very powerful and things like that. Only if your business actually needs WhatsApp APIs, you're having troubles or scalability challenges using the WhatsApp app or the WhatsApp business app, only then switch to the WhatsApp APIs. Otherwise, I think, I mean, unless your scale is very high, the WhatsApp business app itself is a very, very good solution. You don't really have to go into the WhatsApp business API. Only if your scale is I mean, beyond like 1,000 users or 1,000 contacts, then I recommend using the WhatsApp Business API.
Okay, if the customer base is below 1,000, go with WhatsApp.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you don't really have to pay an additional fee to kind of use just the WhatsApp API if your user base or your customer base is less than 1,000.
Okay, there is another question from Dharmesh. His question is, I am currently on WhatsApp personal and would like to move to WhatsApp business with the same number. What are
Yes.
its pros and cons?
There are actually no, I mean, from what I know of, there are no cons of switching to a WhatsApp business app. You can directly use the same number with the WhatsApp business app. So, one thing that you may want to check is if your data can be migrated seamlessly on the WhatsApp business app. I'm not 100% sure if the data migration between the WhatsApp personal app and the business app is seamless. So apart from that, there are no cons of moving to the WhatsApp business app. You will only see additional features compared to the WhatsApp personal app.
Okay, so with the same number, anyone can migrate to the business.
Absolutely, absolutely, you can.
Data migration part, which we need to look.
Yeah, data migration, I recommend you kind of check it before you do the migration.
Thank you. There is next question from Sanjay ji. Sanjay ji, which one is better when compared to Telegram or WhatsApp?
I think so. I know Telegram is also very, very popular channel. It's a great channel, but then if you talk about in the Indian context, uh, the the user base that WhatsApp has, Telegram does not have that kind of a user base, and the engagement that WhatsApp offers, Telegram actually does not have that kind of an engagement. So if your user base is in India, I kind of recommend using WhatsApp. I mean, there are certain countries where Telegram is actually quite popular, and it's actually comparable to WhatsApp also. So if your user base is in those countries, you may want to think of other platforms also. But for an Indian context, I think there's no other platform compared to WhatsApp.
Okay. Yeah, that's all the questions we have on the meeting chat. If anyone else has other question, they can unmute and ask the question.
So, Jitesh, my name is Kailash. I want to ask a question regarding the business API platforms that you have recommended. So, there are a couple of 9 platforms that you have recommended, right? Of these 9, instead of me going and trying all 9, would you recommend any one specific?
Um, yes, yes, Kailash, I would kind of recommend trying. I mean, there are these. So, what is a platform where I have actually worked with for almost 4 years? I was the first employee with this company also. So this is a great platform, but it's slightly pricey also. In so, but there is Interact that actually offers a right balance between the price and the features also. So unless you're looking to build chatbots, I think Interact is a great platform. AI Sense is also a great platform. You may want to try one of these. But if you're looking to build chatbots, I think Wati is much, much better compared to any other platforms here. So um, and the pricing for Interact and AI Sense is probably at about 1,000 rupees a month. So you may want to try one of these. And if you're looking to build chatbots, I would recommend trying Voti.
Okay. And my question was in terms of implementing one of these, right? Would you be providing assistance in implementing any of these?
Yes. I mean, most of these platforms are actually self-serve also, but then if there is some advanced features that you would like to use, you can contact me and I can help you implement those.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. So one question I have, Jitesh, like you mentioned different platforms. They all use like what is one of them? They all use the WhatsApp APIs to uh, broadcast or send any messages, or
Y-
how it works?
Yes. All of these platforms actually use WhatsApp API to send messages. And by the way, I mean, I will have like 2 minutes to talk about one of the platform also. So this is what it typically looks like. And every feature, every messaging that happens here is through the WhatsApp APIs itself. So what this provides you is this provides your team inbox where any incoming and outgoing messages you can check from here. So, and then you can send broadcast also. You can submit your templates here for approval. And once the templates are submitted, you can send broadcast also from here. You can track your broadcast stats. You can manage all your contacts here. You can build chatbots also from here, like whatever chatbot that we just tried. This is actually the chatbot that we built here, where we even did a Google Sheet integration. Then we did an integration with OpenAI for ChatGPT. Um, and and then beyond that, you can track all your analytics also. You can, I was talking about click to WhatsApp ads. If you're running click to WhatsApp ads, you want to track your conversions on the Meta Ad Manager platform, you can do that. If you want to integrate with an external system, it provides API docs also. And then some other native integration that it provides as well. You can integrate with something as simple as a Shopify, Google Sheet, Pabbly Connect, Zoho. All of these integrations are also supported. So this is just an example of a platform. Other platforms that you see here, they also offer more or less similar features itself. Um, and they're all built on top of WhatsApp APIs.
Wonderful. Another question I have, the through WhatsApp app and API, business app and API, it acquires a lot of data. So what about the security of the data?
Actually, when you say it requires a lot, you mean it is storing a lot of our personal chats and communication. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, actually, I mean, a very widely debated topic also. Um, as per, I mean, all the messages that happen on the WhatsApp business app. So let's talk about individual platforms also. So every messages or every communication that's happening on the WhatsApp personal app, that is all end-to-end encrypted, which means I mean, these messages are not directly stored onto their servers, the WhatsApp servers or Meta servers, so that someone can directly read those messages. So that is fully encrypted. Even with WhatsApp business app, it's fully encrypted. With WhatsApp API, this data is actually shared not just with the Meta servers, it is shared with the third-party servers also, which means all of these messages are stored on their platforms also, right? And if you want to talk about the security, you may want to check with the security of these platforms as well. Most of the platforms I know here, they are all GDPR compliant, which is one of the highest level of security compliance also. So if these platforms are secure and they're compliant, you don't have to worry about the data this thing, data privacy stuff and the security.
Okay. Do we get the control of our data? Like tomorrow, let's say I want to close the WhatsApp business app. Along
Yes.
with that, can I delete the data as well, which I
Yes,
acquired?
yes. You will have the possibility of request. So as long as the platform is GDPR compliant, and one of the conditions for being GDPR compliant is you have to give the power into the hands of the user. You can request your data to be deleted. And this, when I say user, in this case, the user is the business, not the end customer of the business. So the end
Owner
customer of
of
the
the
business,
WhatsApp business app or the business, I mean,
yeah, the business that is using one of these platforms, the business that is selling on WhatsApp or maybe broadcasting on WhatsApp, that business.
thanks. Participants, any more questions? I guess we are done for the Q&A. So
Okay. Sure. Thank you so much, everyone.
now we are heading towards the final leg of the today's session, which is vote of thanks. I would start, or I would start with Jitesh ji. Thank you, Jitesh ji, for a very wonderful, insightful session. Um, I'm pretty sure that we have learned a lot of things, understood a lot of things, and for our business uses. I also would like to thank our national president, Himatji Mandot, as well as South Zone President Vikramji Kothari for joining us today. I would like to extend my gratitude to entire TPF Bengaluru West team who helped in organizing this event. Um, yeah, at the end, I would like to thank all the participants, audience who joined us in this today's webinar. I hope participants have learned or understood many more features of WhatsApp, how to use, when to use, which API, whether to use WhatsApp Business app or to use the WhatsApp API. Uh, Once again, thank you everyone, and have a great day and wonderful Sunday. Thanks, folks. One last announcement I would like to make. Please stay tuned with us. Do not exit our webinar group. We have been and will be using the same webinar WhatsApp group to announce our upcoming webinars. Once again, thank you.
Thank you, Jitesh ji, for your time and efforts.